You know, this speaker, this mind, is not deluded to know that what it speaks about is not helping in the world's crisis. Hopefully not adding to the world's crisis. Simple words, simple appearing. But it knows that, albeit this body and mind and whatever I am appears to be at peace, appears to be content, appears to be present, unaware of something extraordinary to the mind. In reality, it's not extraordinary, it's very basic, it's very simple. It's very Christly. It knows that we are here, simply here, and we have simple things to keep us alive, and that simple things are worth more than what the mind aims to try and discover, tries to get. But again, we don't want to be like Christ and preach and tell each other what they're doing wrong. Because we become part of that world that is existing right now, where everyone is telling everyone what they're doing wrong and how to do it right, and what the best religion is, what the best spirituality, what the best teacher is, what the best way it is to find enlightenment, what the best way it is to find wealth and money and bitcoins and stuff, and how I want this I, whoever this I is that speaks, how I became rich, and how I want you all to become rich, and how I all want you to become this and that, and saintly and godly, and I want to remove all the hatred in the world and all that stuff, you see. It's because aware that people are still in that mind. And that mind is okay. It's because not going to deformate what you're doing, what anyone's doing. It's just the way that you are. That's the way that you're wired up. Your brain is, your mind and your whole existence is responding to life. So I don't sit here thinking the world is incredibly beautiful for everyone, incredibly peaceful and content and loving. I see it in my work every day. I see it in every television program, every piece of news, everything is about punishment and death and what do you call it, betrayal, and the best one, revenge. All the stuff we're encouraged to watch and believe is true. Even though they say it's fictional, it's based on truth, that's what they say. Surely we're not as reptilian as what our minds are exposed to. You see how easy it is to come out of peace. Your true original state cannot come out. It never went in. It always is. And if you're watching this, and you're one of these who see the world as, I want to change the world, I want to help the world, I want to become a saint so I can form some sort of community and make everything okay. All these saints that we aspire to form little lecture halls, satsangs, communities, with the hope of resolving some of these crises. Is life a crisis to you? Do you hate being here? Do you hate being this body? Do you hate watching and witnessing all that's happening to your family and your friends and people in all the countries? Do you hate this? Is this a crisis? The mind is in crisis, you see. Not your mind or their mind or my mind. The whole mind is in crisis. The mind of identities, the mind that identifies with I, the person, the me, you, the person, the you, them, the person, the them, us, the people, the us, the we, the story, the name, the hope, the belief that we can find peace is the whole charade. It's make-believe. We are peace. You see, there's no crisis until you put your mind in action, until you develop this person, me, mind. I am this person. I am this color. I am this from this country. I am from this blood group. I am from this family. I am from this name. I am from this planet. I am from this universe. I am from this home. I am from this this religion. I am from this type of car that I think is the best car. And anyone that drives the same car as me has to be okay. The rest, they can go to hell. I am an individual. I am going to die. I am telling you the story about me. I am trying to change the world. I'm going to build a spaceship and go to another planet because it's better up there, because this is absolute mayhem, chaos. This is the mind speaking about itself. This I am. It's speaking about itself. You're speaking about yourself. I sit here in peace, upon contentment. Speaking about peace and contentment. What is peace and contentment? Is it chaos? Possibly it is chaos. There's no escape when the mind wants to project, speak, communicate, share. Doesn't make this speaker any more better off. Just feels a bit light, a bit free. But it doesn't not empathize with wars, with children being annihilated, with homes being destroyed. Knows it can't do anything to stop it. So what it has to do is it has to stop its mind. It has to stop relying on television, on books, on conspiracy theorists, on pandemics. Just be the monk and go into your shell. Be the tortoise, be the snail. Hibernate. Wait till it passes, and whatever it is that you think is passing, it will pass. World War I is not going on right now, is it? Or is it the same war? Just different names, different identities, different organizers. We love punishment. We love to see people being punished. We love people. We love revenge. You see, that's the ego. I love revenge, you know. Yeah. What they did to me, they deserve to get it to them done themselves, you know. All these are just blurb. This is just blurb ideas, assumptions that we believe in, that we trust, that we cling on to, so that we can become pure when the body goes. And U.G. Krishnamurti, he'll say, well, how foolish that you just waste this life with the hope that your biological body and that what lies within it will recover and move on as the same person, as the same name, into some other like dimension. Your biological living and dying entity, he says, it's the idea of heaven and all that stuff that keeps you prisoner from living out this life with no fear, with no worries, with no chaos. I think U.G. Krishnamurti, although some of the stuff he says is a bit harsh, is a bit untrue, it's far better to follow someone like Alan Watts or U.G. Krishnamurti than it is to follow someone that gives you some sort of more hope and belief that enlightenment will give you some sort of status, some sort of freedom. The object is to be free in this body. The object is to be free in this mind. The object is to be free as human being. Not being human, human being. That's why the words are in that particular order, not being human. We don't want to be human. We want to be human being. Do you understand the words? Do you understand the essence of saying these words? Being human, or human being. Primarily we're human. Built from soul, from spirit, from consciousness. But the idea for this human and its experience and its being here is to be. Is to be being. Is to be human being. Being meaning free. Being loving. Being I. And when you're I, when you see through I, when you see this ego I, this I, me, the person is fake, and you resume your true I state, you can go beyond I and meet that.